sauce, topped with provolone cheese, and placed on a fresh baked Italian roll. The General Store on 24 in Lewis.
Theo Rossi.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, good morning.
Hi,
it's Bill
Theo.
Bill and Jessica. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Yes, absolutely. Theo Rossi, of course, Sons of Anarchy, Marvel's Luke Cage, Army of the Dead. Thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it. Right away, I recognized you as soon as I saw you. You got a pretty impressive resume, my man.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a fun ride.
No, absolutely. You've done TV shows, movies, a ton of stuff. You got a new movie that's out, Emily the Criminal. It's in theaters. Talk to us about it, man. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, so Emily the Criminal, we're really excited about it. We premiered at Sundance, highest critical, film at a Sundance, and it focuses on Emily, played by the great and wonderful Aubrey Plaza. And, Aubrey's character, Emily, is strapped with over $70,000 in student debt. She's working in the gig economy, trying to get by. She gets introduced into the criminal underworld, and the world of dummy shopping and credit card fraud. And the person who runs that world is, played by my character, Yusef. And then ultimately, they get involved together, and it becomes this bit of a Bonnie and Clyde situation. And as they get deeper and deeper into this underworld, they start to reveal a little bit of who each other are. And, they start to see what they're really made of. And I think that it just, from the second you lock in, it's a 90-minute film, in theaters now. The critics seem to love it, and you get on this 90-minute ride. It's like a Six Flags ride. You just kind of go.
Yeah.
And we're really happy with it.
No, that's awesome. It sounds like a great movie. Something definitely up my alley. I like the characters that you play.
Sure.
A lot of times you play like that role of, you said you're like a mafia guy, a boss, you're like that head of the criminal organization. You play like that bad guy a lot. Is that something that you wanted to do, getting into acting, or did you just fall into it?
Yeah, I basically fell into it. But no, I look at a lot of my characters of I'm fortunate where I play these characters that might seem a certain way, might seem like to the outsider like a bad guy, but ultimately you kind of wind up rooting for them.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're right.
And I think the reason for that is because, we all have two sides to us, right? And a lot of us, when we see the darker side, explored on screen, it's intoxicating, but then at the same time, you start to kind of root for them. And Emily the Criminal really is that kind of thing, right? Where you find yourself rooting for Emily and Yusuf. And it's that's kind of what cinema has and television has become. And really the beginning of that was right around that Sons of Anarchy time, where a lot of these anti-heroes you became fans of them, in shows like The Sopranos and Breaking Bad and, Sons of Anarchy and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm fortunate that I get to play that kind of stuff.
Who are like some of the actors that you look up to, or that you have always wanted to work with? Because you're a young guy. Who are some of the? Is it you mentioned The Sopranos? Is it rest in peace, James Gandolfini? But are you into the mob movies, the mob shows, criminal?
I like actors that take chances. Those are my favorite, and a lot of the people that I have followed, unfortunately aren't around. I think Philip Seymour Hoffman, Robin Williams, some of the greatest actors to ever live.
Yeah.
Right now, I just, my look at it right now is I just want to, and I'm fortunate that I do. I want to work with people that take chances, that, there's more to them than just kind of a one-note character. And, I get to do it in all my jobs. Aubrey in this one, who really is, one of the greatest doing it. And then in a lot of the other stuff, when I just did our show True Story with me, Kevin Hart, and Wesley Snipes, and, and then obviously Army of the Dead with Zack Snyder directing, and my buddy Omari and Batista. you get to work with people that you like genuinely as people, but also artists that kind of take chances.
Isn't that crazy?
Right now,
Oh,
it's all about the people.
My buddy Kevin Hart, my buddy Wesley Snipes. Man, that's cool. You've worked with a lot of the greats, man. That's awesome, and you're one of them. You Theo Rossi. Well, you know what? There's other people saying, man, I work with Theo Rossi. You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I think that's really cool, and I love working with everyone. I just love I just love acting, and I love, more importantly, it's not actually, I love that what it makes people feel. We can all go back to movies and TV shows that made us feel a certain way, and I love being a part of that. That something that people remember. Like a Sons of Anarchy, or in my case, being a kid, like I still watch The Goonies all the time. I still watch Stand By Me.
Hey,
I love things, or Goodfellas, or Pulp Fiction. I love things being part of a business that impacts you forever.
Nice. Emily the Criminal in theaters now, emilythecriminal.com. Theo Rossi, if people want to get up with you, you on social media, how can they do that? How can they follow you?
Oh, yeah. They just go find Theo. It's all over there. It's easy to find. I'm easy to find nowadays.
You're the man. You're the man, Theo
Thank
Rossi.
you.
So great to talk to you.
Thanks,
And big fans, man. Honored to talk to you.
Thank you, man.
Have a
I
great day.
appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you both.
You too.
The Voice Radio Network.